Gonna flat smack in my Tesla. You know what's happening. Yeah, I'm rapping to this beat. I ain't a rapper, but you know what? I'ma rap this like, ooh, sweet. Yeah, that's what I do, cause I'm in Ori's land. I'm in the green screen, and you know what? I'm a badass. Yeah, no, I really don't rap though. I'm the whitest guy you'll ever meet, but you know what? I don't give a fuck though. Oh! Thank you, that's all I got. While I go grab another beer. Oh, I'm hot, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rapping like this, but I'm like, oh, hey baby, I'm just playing. See you later. Woo! Yes, he even did the fade out for me just at the right time. I was gonna try to get in VLC and do a fade out, but I didn't have to, so I just got back over and did the transition. Thanks to MIDI HC for giving us that awesome 10-minute countdown music. For those who don't know, MIDI HC has been in the chat. He's been a supporter of the Hoary Sheet Show, and he did the whole 10-minute countdown mix that you just heard right now, and that I did try to rap to about 2 minutes ago for that beer run. But awesome. That was so chill. It got me in this like Zen state to really do some change for the world. And if you guys want to check him out, go ahead and put your link. If you got a YouTube channel, go ahead and put it in the channel at any time in my broadcast at any time. But it's at MIDI HC. That's at MIDIHC on YouTube, guys. MIDI HC. So check him out. Beast mode. Thanks, man. Thanks a whole lot for putting that together. And look, guys, he's the reason why I'm live right now. We had some technical difficulties a minute ago, and so much so that I was just about to be like, it's too late to live stream. I'm kind of not feeling it. But now, when he came through on Skype, he's like, hey, what about this? I just got you. He had no clue what I was going through. He's like, hey, I got you a little mix down for your 10-minute timer. And I was like, what? Oh, here it is. That's, you know what? When you take the signs from the universe and run with them, that's this stream. So something got in my path tonight and basically like told me, no, you're not going to go to bed yet. You got a live stream. You got a FlatSmack. So give him some props. Thanks for that. I'm ready to go, rip and roar. And you guys know how it's going to be. If not, let me tell you what you're about to experience. So I'm about to go to chatroulette.com. And what that is a site where you connect to a random person's webcam. They see you, you see them. And believe me, it's not pretty most of the time. Unless you like seeing a bunch of guys play with the man junk, well, then you'll be in heaven. Let me tell you. All kinds. Shapes, colors, sizes, and degrees of furriness or not. So, with that being said, now you know what I will have to see constantly until we find someone that we actually talk to and FlatSmack. So, yeah, I have to see a whole bunch of inappropriate, nasty man naughtiness. And then we'll finally get to see somebody that actually wants to talk. And once we get that, you got to understand, this is just some random person in their living room that happens to be on this nasty ass site. But they know what they're in for, and they're usually clicking next really fast once they get to some perversion. But they finally meet me in the Tesla, and they're intrigued, and they get FlatSmacked. So, and they get FlatSmacked quite well, because if you don't know what I'm about to do, stick around. Get your favorite beer, and if you're reading the title, what is it? Like, get your favorite beer, grab your favorite snack, put your hand down the pants of your favorite woman, and hold on tight, because, yep, we're about to FlatSmack on Chatroulette tonight. Speaking of favorite woman, Zelda, where are you at? You can come out the trunk now. We're live. The only time I let her out. I'm just kidding. All right. I like to have her in the Tesla until we get ready. So let me make sure everything's ready to go. That's my interim music, you guys. I hope you like that. Maybe I'll upgrade it one day, but for now it's. All right, let's test it. Yeah. Oh. I love how it loves to always change it up on me. You know, it's never the same setup in OBS. All right, so what is this like? It's just never the same. I swear, I can never, ever get it the same, but it's good enough. Okay, so you ready for this, guys? All right. All right. All right, let me say a smile. Say a smile. Jesus, how do you do that? How do you say a smile? Yep, not gonna tackle that one right now in this live stream. I'm smiling for Chatroulette, and it's gonna connect me to a random chat partner. So, all right, I got to prepare some of the new people for this. It's going to connect me to a random chat partner in which I will have to pretend I'm really in outer space. And some people actually ask me, "Are you really in outer space?" I've had that happen. I don't know if they're serious or not, but you'll see me go into character, and then you'll see me react with the different props that I have around the desk for this specific purpose. Right here. Can you imagine? We're going to have some fun. We're going to embarrass the hell out of some people, and we're going to creep the rest of them out until they want to talk and get FlatSmack. So here we go. Hit and start. Smiley face for Chatroulette. Okay. One skip already. He didn't want the Tesla. Hey. Hello? It looked like the ceiling of a bathroom in Afghanistan. Half bombed. Well, that looked like the guy on Kevin Sorbo's Hercules. 5. Hello. 5, 6 skips already. They're just looking for boobs. Hey, how's it going? Make that 7. It's like fishing. It's like fishing. You never know. Oh. Hello. You're stuck in traffic. It looks like you might want to talk. How's it going? The face that guy just gave me was absolutely hilarious. It's like he was slow driving his car, looking at me, completely perplexed. This guy, how's it going?
What is it? What's going on here?
I'm just trying to, peruse my happy ass through the Milky Way galaxy and speak with people like yourself.
All right, cool. Just please tell me you're not doing any provocative things underneath that car. Like everyone else on this fucking website.
Well, you mean to tell me you're not jerking it and about ready to... If you know what I mean?
What the hell was that thing?
What? Would you prefer I just get something like this right here out and be like, hey, what you working with, Johnny? Cut it back.
Where did you get these?
Maybe I just can't see it at all. And I'm like, hold on. Am I live?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm guilty. Oh, shit, my stars. Oh, man.
What are you live on?
Facebook, 2 YouTube channels, Periscope, Twitch, vk.ru, and 1 or 2 more. I forget.
Do you have a decent following?
Does it matter?
No. I'm just curious.
Good answer. 2,500. But let me ask you a question. Would you like to be live with them right now? I can hit a button right here in the Tesla and pop up the TV, and you can say hi to everybody. Just don't show your junk. I don't want to strike.
Can I ask you a favor?
Maybe.
What kind of music are you interested in?
You know what? That's a really good question. I like a lot of different music. A whole lot. I could go from Madonna to Tool.
Okay.
You know what Tool is? You look a little young.
No, I don't know what Tool. Wait, listen. I've probably heard of Tool. I've probably heard them before because my oldest brother is 43 years old.
You've heard of some fucking Tool.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say, hey, I'm going to go listen to some Tool on my way to school, but I've definitely heard it.
You should. You haven't. Well, you know Madonna because she's an icon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to go look at some Maynard. Maynard, James Keenan, Tool, Perfect Circle. Those 2 bands. He's both in those. And then it's a bit more out there, but oh my God, what is it? I don't know. There's another one he's into. I can't think of right now. But anyway, I would love to put you on the Tesla so everyone can see your handsome face. Would you like to say hi?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right, go Hori's TV. Here we go.
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Awesome. And believe me, all in unison, everyone has said hello.
What's your Twitch name? I'll pop on.
Twitch. I think I'm Hori Sheet Games.
Or whichever one you're live on.
Go to the YouTube channel. There's 40 of us here on the YouTube channel right now. That's the Hori Sheet Show. HORRY. Hori Sheet Show on YouTube. Can't miss it.
HORRY.
Yep. Hori Sheet Show. 2 words, 3 words. Yeah, the Hori Sheet Show. The Hori Sheet Show. 4 words. Fuck it. But yeah. So when you get in there, you can get in there. But I want to ask you a couple of questions because I love doing this to Chatroulette people. Okay, I like to get on Chatroulette and I like to talk about a topic that's going to frickin' blow your mind. Okay?
Okay, what's going on? What's the deal?
All right, so let me ask you the preliminary question. First of all, I'd like to, well, before the preliminary, how old are you? Just so we can gauge the age difference here.
I'll be 23 in November.
You're 10 years younger than me. That's not bad. That's not bad. So you'll have a fair bit of what I call indoctrination imprinted on you. And I'm sure you know what this is behind me, which I can't ever seem to actually reach. It's always out of range. So you like Star Wars? You like outer space or what? What do you think about outer space and
Star Wars guy?
Yeah, you like Star Wars. What do you think about the moon landing? Have we been to the moon in the 60s, Americans? Or is that bullshit?
I would say it's true.
Why? What is your best? Did you see like a video or did you watch a documentary? Like, why would you say yeah? True.
What's the objective? What's the point of lying about it?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. But
I mean, I knew there was the Cold War, and I know there was a race with Russia.
Yeah.
But why lie about it if they're also lying about it?
So what's the point in just what is the point?
Like, if we were going to lie about it, why would we lie about it in the midst of a war? Like, we could just lie about it, and then Russia would be like, "You're lying because we got there." You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's, as far as the time frame goes and the reason that they were in a war and why would they lie to it during that time frame and etc. Like, that's a good question. The way I like to answer it is maybe a very different angle of an answer. Okay. But, do you know how much money they get every single day to do, space related stuff? How much money do you think NASA gets every day?
I know they get like, I want to say it's close to like 100 million a year.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that answer. Guess how much they get every single day?
Every day?
53 million a day.
53 million. From who?
Us, taxpayers. If you live in America, the American taxpayers. Yep. How about them apples? And you know what? Let's give that 53 million to them a day. Let's not think about the homeless. But here's the big thing. All right. So what evidence have you seen that it was true? Like what did you actually see from them and say, oh, wow, look at that. That's us on the moon. Could you recall any videos or anything?
Not particularly. I know they did the Mythbusters bullshit. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on
you. It's not that PG-13 after midnight. Trust me, I can say fuck if I want to, and nobody's gonna really care.
All right, cool.
I don't try to go too sailor, but if it's not too much and it's funny like that, it's cool. But no, so with you Mythbusters, what did they do? They did something with the sand, the moon, and the footprint?
They tried to do their best current special effects to replicate what was in the video, and they couldn't. They couldn't get the right timing on how everything, like the walking was and how the footprints were put into the ground while they were walking, and they couldn't do it.
You know what? A lot of people that I know busted Mythbusters on a lot of stuff. It's not surprising to me that they tried to attempt to redo that and say that they failed, as if to give more credit to the actual moon landing that supposedly happened. I'm not a believer, I'll tell you right now, and it goes a whole lot more deeper than like there's a whole lot of conspiracy ideas around the moon landing being fake. So the flag is waving on the moon's surface. Like there's no atmosphere on the moon, so why would the flag wave? And there's a whole lot of explanations of why it may or may not have happened. But other stuff like the boot print picture that we have of the boot print on the moon's dust, it doesn't match the boot print of the actual boot that's in the museum for the spacesuit. That's a big one.
Sorry, I was laughing at this guy. He said, "Is that the unigender haircut?"
What? What? Who said that?
Blaze One.
Who is that?
I'll just let him know that a lot of women like this haircut.
Hey, hold up. We're gonna time out Blaze One.
No, he's fine. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm gonna time his. No. We don't make fun of my guests. No. He's got it's a little bit of a little hoary smack. It's not a full bang. I don't fucking like that. No, I really don't fucking like that. I'm sorry. Not here. Not on my channel. My guests are respected, even if they do believe in the ball. It's okay. But I'm gonna get no. Thank you for that.
If anybody knows him in real life, tell him I'm sorry I ruined his night.
Only for 300 seconds. Trust me, he'll be fine. And if
he'll be back?
Oh yeah, he'll be back.
I
just smacked him on the butt and said no.
No, you just stuck your finger up there.
I don't know him. I don't know Blaze One. So he's got his first little. But no, all right. So you didn't really see much, but I could tell you a couple things that will make your eyebrow raise or should make your eyebrow raise. But you know what? What if I take a different angle and say, you know what, it's not about the moon landing. What if I said, well, first of all, you know what, it's difficult because I'm actually way past the fact that the moon landing was bonkers because I did 4 years of research into this already. So I don't want to like flood your mind with a whole bunch of things to ponder. But I will say this one thing. There's a video on YouTube that says that the title of it is "A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon." And in that video, it covers, oh my God, everything I could ever want to tell you in like a 40-minute video, okay? If you want to write it.
What's the name of it? I'll write it down.
Right, yeah, please write it down. It's called, I'll read it out to you when you're ready.
Hold on 1 second.
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll give it the title out to you. I love telling people about it because it completely dismantles the moon landing. It covers everything. It's wonderful. Uh-oh. I think we lost connection. His thing is spinning like it's losing connection. No, tell me. No, don't tell me that happened. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it a second. I hope he comes back, but at least he's in the chat. Oh, at least he's in the chat. Hold on. We can get him on Skype. Hey. Your connection dropped. Love open people that want to look into truth. Yes. Thanks, Robbie. How you doing? Robbie Davidson's in the house. Celebrate Truth channel. You guys, please go sub up to that channel and check out his 2 videos, Scientism Exposed 1 and 2. And he's got his book out. Is it the hard copy of those? Or one of those? Would you got a book out? Tell us more in the chat, Robbie. But support Robbie Davidson. He's throwing the FEIC, the Flat Earth International Conference 2018. And he's been gracious enough to help me get there. You guys, give him a subs up. I like that. I like that term. I just coined that. I'm coining it. Give him a subs up. I like that. All right. I hope this guy comes back, man. He disconnected. His internet messed up. Is he in the chat? Has he said anything in here? I know that he tried to get in here, or he saw that, what was said. They're trying to kill us, guys. They're trying to stop the truth right now. He's in chat watching. So look, if you're watching, if you have Skype, get on Skype and ring me. If you have a phone, guys, don't call in. Let him call me. I would love to just kind of get to the climax, and then maybe we can move on to another chat roulette. But he's got to know this. He's willing to hear it out. I'd love to let him know. I don't think he's typing. And you know what? Just Jack, if he shows up in here, let me know the rundown of what it is. I'm going to skip on just for the sake of moving on. And if he wants to connect back with us, we'll set that back up. Let me know how he wants to do it. Just Jack, you'll be my monitor for that, hopefully. Let me know how that transpires. I can't read the chat the whole time. Thanks, everybody, for joining. See, Celebrate Truth is in here. Dirty Gringo. Kukoi. Just Jack, of course. MIDI-HC still hanging around. Endless. Blaze One, I hope you learned that lesson. Let's not make fun of my guest. I'm still cool with you. No hard feelings. Gav, how's it going? Christopher's in here. John Watson. Thank you. Who's in the Facebook? Let me say hello to my Facebook. Alicia Kate. I'm glad your mom's back home. I was worried. I was going to reach out and ask you if you needed an ear, but it sounds like things are on the up. Joshua Gennari, how's it going? Dan Falkhauser. Jose Meza, it's happening. All right, guys, let's do it again. You know what you're here for, and it's some FlatSmacking. Join the YouTube channel for the main chat. We're ready to rock and roll again. Okay. Thanks for that link, Christopher. Mark, how's it going, Zulu One? All right, hitting start, saying cheese. We're gonna do it again. That was almost good. Hopefully, we don't have any more connection issues. Ooh. It seems I need to get my magnifying glass out for some of these next contestants. contestants, like it's a game show. I just said that. It was like, it just came out of me. Like I'm running a game show. Maybe I should host a faux game show. Like I'll be up. Oh my god, I have the graphics to do this too. I could do some really funny stuff here if I really wanted to, guys. What the hell is that? What is that? What is the bottle? Like, what's the bottle? I swear to, I don't know. I just saw a guy reaching into a bottle of something with his finger, with a buddy of his, and and he skipped me. Oh, please don't continue unzipping. I don't think I want to see the rest. Hey, next. Oh,
hi.
How's it going?
What? How did you do that?
Well, it's not the best night out in space, but hopefully.
Nerd, then.
Yes. Oh, now it's a nice night. I got some stars now. That's better.
So what do you do for a living?
Are you just a fucking faggot, or are you just like, do you have an actual full-time job?
Oh my god, this is awesome. Let's get berated on Chatroulette.
That means let's do it. Let's do it. I love it.
Hey guys.
Hey.
I just wanted to say that you're the douchebaggiest people I ever met on Chatroulette. Get fucked! Look how they ran. They skipped me. Did you see that? I just wanted to do that. Like, they were being real fags. I love fags, trust me. But when I use fag as a term like that, I'm using it derogatorily. Fags are my favorite, aside from Asian people. I don't know. Nobody's going to get that unless you really know me. They were being some real obnoxious little shits, and I stuck them on the camera so they would run and tuck tail, and they did. They skipped me as soon as I stuck them on the camera. Oh, that was epic. Worry's a troll, because I'm good at it. But no, I didn't want to offend any of my gay folks. Trust me, if you're going to be a friend of Hori, there is... it's a close race. Either I'm going to befriend a woman or a gay guy. And then guys come in second. So it's either like women and gay guys and then guys, or however you want to. Guys and I don't have a whole lot in common. Unless you're a truth seeker, bam. But I don't know. And women have more intellectual conversations, and gay guys are just more fun. Who knows? I don't know how to put that. How did I get to talking about that? No, it's funny. What did you think about that? They were really dogging me. That was crazy. Gets me heated up. I love it. Oh, last time I was on here, wait, I was offline. I was doing this offline, and there was this 17-year-old girl from, like, Japan, and she was like, I know that's a green screen. It looks so fake. Does this actually work for you? Whatever you're trying to do? And I was like... I'm seriously, I was like, oh my god, like, okay, fine, it's not cool enough for you, but jeez, make me jump through the hoop to... But no, we actually had a talk for like about an hour, and she was such a science brain, like, conspiracy skeptic, but she went from being like that to being like, all right, you're kind of cool. What do you have to say? And then we just started talking, and by the end of it, she's like, I'm gonna look at some of this stuff, you know? But it was really interesting. Some nuts you can crack, and some that they're not even trying to be cracked. They just want to, like, screw with you. But sometimes I'm like that. Like, I would have totally said the same thing if I was those kids just being goofballs. So, like, check it out. We'll do another one. Back to it. That was funny. What you wiggling on in there? Hold on. Let me see my, Oh, wait, hold on. This is a random Skype call. I have no idea who this is. Hello, you're on the air with the Hori Sheet Show, FlatSmack episode number 3. Who's this?
About time you noticed.
Oh, it's you. Hey. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's the guy that we were just.
My internet shit's bad.
It's shit the bed. Well, hey, let me put you on for everybody so we can all kind of see. It is the same guy. So let me ask you a question. So we were talking about the moon landing, right?
How do I get this? I don't know how to set it up for video.
Oh, what's wrong? I could see you just fine.
You can see me?
Yeah.
I can't see you.
Hold on. Let me do this. How about there you go. There you go. There you are. Now you can see me. Right? Look at your Skype. Look at your Skype window.
No.
Oh, yeah. You should be able to see me in your Skype.
All right. Yeah, I can see you now.
All right. Check it out. So this is what we'll do. Let me mute this YouTube. Oh man. Okay, here we go. All right, so I just want to let everybody know, like, yeah, there he is. It's the same guy. So if anybody has any doubts, like, there he is. So now, question real quick. What do you think about the moon landing? So you said that it was a space race Russian thing. All right, all right. I'm jogging my own memory. So we already talked about it. So where did I leave off? Do you remember? Because we got to something and then got disconnected.
We got to that video. You were about to link me that video.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Write it down. You ready? All right. The video is called "A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon." Now,
it was really weird because I thought like it was some NSA or like some government bullshit that as soon as you're about to tell me this video, it like chopped my internet off.
He's got it. It happens a lot on my stream. It happens a lot. They just cut off just Jack's connection. He was going to hop in the Tesla with me, and they cut off his Wi-Fi straight from his house. I don't know. Like every time I go to do something, it seems like, oh, what a technical issue right at the worst time. They can't mess with me, but they mess with everybody around me like nobody's business. It's funny. Really funny. So, a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. Did you write that down?
Yeah, I did.
Now, let me tell you what's special about it, all right? About, I don't know, the 30-something minute mark. Here's what happens. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins, the 3 astronauts that went and first stepped on the moon, okay? They were in that spacecraft. And in that video, they show you how they say that they're halfway to the moon, and they have a camera, and they're aiming the camera out the window, okay? And the camera is looking at Earth halfway from the moon. Now, this is what our grandparents saw on TV, and this is why they believe in all this stuff, okay? And this is in the 60s. So here's this camera, and they said that, oh yeah, they got the camera pushed right up to the window, and all we could see is the Earth. Now, what the problem with that is, after they said bye to everybody, after they showed everybody, the camera was still rolling, and this is what they started doing. They started removing stuff off of the window. They started pulling off these like cardboard or crescent-shaped shapes, black shapes off the window, and as they pulled enough of them off, the whole plane filled with sunlight. So yeah, so the thing was, they said the sun was behind them, and they were looking at Earth because Earth's face was fully illuminated, and it just looked like a planet Earth in the blackness of space. That's all the camera could see. And they said, yeah, the sun's behind us, so if we're looking at Earth and everything's dark and yada yada. But when they started pulling off the stuff, all of a sudden the whole plane filled up with sunlight because they were just high above the Earth, or high above some ocean with some cloud cover. By the way, there's no continents, there's no land mass on that Earth at all, which kind of is also another clue that something's wrong there, because there's not a whole side of Earth with no continents on it, right? Unless you're faking it. Which, by the way, that's a big deal in a whole lot of other space videos, but I'll get into that later. But the thing is, so they started removing what made Earth look like a planet in space. When they removed all the cardboard cutouts, now the whole window looked like water and clouds. It wasn't a planet in space anymore. It was the whole window, bright as hell, ocean, cloud cover. Whew. That's a real big red flag to show you we weren't halfway to the moon. We were just high altitude plane looking at Earth trying to make it look like a planet in space. So that video will show you that. And
what do you think about this Elon Musk shit that he's about to launch somebody to the moon?
What do you think? Do you know what the car is? This car?
Rich guy. China.
Well, yeah, no.
Just bought a ticket. One-way ticket, like two-way ticket to the moon and back.
I'm making a video on that, and what I have in my video when I present this news is that the guy has a couple of interesting shirts, and when you look at the artist of his shirts, it goes back to the artist painting a lot of things that have the name Satan in it, or at least one thing that has the name Satan. And when you look back into this, I'm not a religious guy, but when you look into the space travel stuff and the astronauts and there's a whole lot of crazy ass Satan ties in it. The 666s and stuff is like, I don't know, because I don't attack it from this angle, but there's like a certain angle of the Earth's tilt and axis, and it's like 66.6 degrees or whatever. It's like all this crazy 666 math. My chat will probably tell you. If you guys want to chime in a couple of 666 facts in the chat, let him read it, and I'm sure you'll skip over and check it out. But anyway, yeah, like, oh, so the guy's wearing some shirts that look familiar to another guy that paints, or the same artist is familiar with painting stuff that names it Satan a lot. So that's weird. But no, look, the car. Do you know what the car comes from? This car is from Elon Musk, the same guy. SpaceX. Right. He launched it into space. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Okay, well, let me tell you something about this. And this is where I have to ask you a science question before I continue, all right? So, science question. If you stuck a balloon, let's say you got a balloon, and it's just got a little bit of air in it, nothing much, just natural, neutral air, and you tie a knot in it, and you stick it in a vacuum chamber, and you seal it off, and then you turn on the vacuum chamber to suck out all the air. Now, what's going to happen to the balloon? Is it going to shrivel up when it has all the air sucked out of the vacuum chamber? Is it going to shrivel up and get small like a raisin, or is it going to blow up and pop? What's going to happen to the balloon?
I think it would pop.
All right, so it's going to shrivel. I mean, it's going to expand up and explode and pop.
I don't think it's going to shrivel at all. I think it's just going to pop.
That's what I misspoke. Yeah, so it's going to expand and pop. Good. That's the right answer. Me? My dumb ass said the opposite. It's kind of a 50-50.
I only guessed that because of, like, I don't know. It's kind of dumb, but movies, like, you move your helmet, you don't shrink in space, you explode.
Yeah, your eyes pop out. Well, exactly. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking if you sucked air out of anything, it would suck air out of the balloon first, and it would shrivel up, and that's as far as I was thinking. But yo, you're right. It will take all the air in the balloon, and it will try to suck it from the balloon, but it can't because it's tied off, and it will make the balloon explode and pop. So good science answer. Now, same question. Apply it to the tires of the car. There's some air in those tires. What's going to happen to those tires if they're exposed to outer space? Now, some say that the tires are fully rubber tires. I have to do a little research on that. But if there's any air in those tires, they're going to explode just like that balloon, because the outer space atmosphere out here is so much stronger. Oh, it's a vacuum, but it's so much stronger than we could ever try to replicate. Like the vacuum chamber I was talking about, we seal it and turn it on, doesn't even hold a candle to the power of the vacuum of space. Yeah, that's the big problem I have with the tires. And also, there's no rearview mirror on the car. I have a real big problem with that. Why not? Why?
You said there's no rearview mirror?
Nope, no rearview mirror on the Tesla that they launched. If you ask me, it's because they faked it. But I'm not even going to trample along these lines. I'm going to show you something that's way more ridiculous. Are you ready for the whammy about space?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. So if I told you that they're faking every picture of Earth from space, would you possibly think that's true?
No.
Of course not, right? All right.
Because of satellites. Satellites are right?
Oh, well, hey, let me do this for me right now while I look into my pictures and get the picture I want. Go to google.com real quick for us and type in satellites in space. And you know how you could type images to see all the images of satellites, right? So I want to put you on the camera so everybody can see you look at that, and I want to get your reaction when you finally do that Google search. Now tell us when you find a real one, not a CGI or cartoon animated satellite.
Satellites in space. That's what I'm Googling.
Yeah. Find a real picture of a satellite in space. Let me know while I do this. Let me know when you find one. And hold on.
Specific that I can look at to tell that.
Once you find one that you think is legit, you let me know, and you can type it in Skype, and I'll verify, and we'll judge it. But you know what? A lot of us have a problem finding a real freaking picture of a satellite in space, and I think you'll see what I mean. If you're a gamer, or if you could tell CGI graphics from real photos, maybe you're gonna have a little trouble. Because I couldn't find a real picture of a damn satellite in space. They all look like cartoon crap. So what do you think? You having any trouble yet?
No, I agree with you.
I know, right? Because I can't wait to find somebody that can show me a good one. It's all crap. It's all crap. Yeah.
I mean, some of the satellites look real, but like then you can like tell like the Earth is.
So look, all right, that brings me to my second point. Right, exactly, and that's kind of how I was thinking you'd react. Because if you showed me a real satellite, I'd be like, "Oh, hot damn! Here we go! Finally, we got a real one." But I've been barking up that tree, and no, they're all fake. They're all cartoons, or something's wrong with them. It just doesn't look right, and I'm not stupid, right? So. But check this out. So what if I told you that they were faking more than just the moon landing? Let me ask you a question. You see these red squares right here? Can you see these on my Skype screen? These two red squares?
Yeah, I can't really see what's in them. The quality's kind of low.
All right, let me zoom it in real quick.
Well, I'm on the stream. I'm looking at it on.
Oh, no. Look at your Skype real quick. Look at your Skype window where I'm Skyping with you. All right.
All right, but it is kind of laggy.
Oh, on the Skype? Really?
Yeah, it's laggy on Skype.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Skype should be like instant. So when you get a second, look at the red squares that I'm pointing to right here. The two red squares off to my, this would be off to my right.
All right, yeah, I'm looking at it from the stream, but go on.
All right, so do you notice anything similar inside the red squares? Look at the cloud formations. Do you see anything like? Do you see how similar they are?
Yeah.
They're exactly the same. Maybe they're like 98% the same. Do you see that? Like how crazy similar they are? I'm going to zoom in on this other section over here. You're about 20 seconds behind me right now. So what you're about to see is like, I'm going to switch to some other clouds, these teal colored squares, and you're going to see how they're pretty much 100% the same. I mean, or no, they're still 98% the same. I see a couple of differences, but oh my God. So what we found out is they are faking Earth from space, and I'm going to tell you how. But do you see all the little colors around me right now? You see all these little shapes and stuff? Everything is a photoshopped or a copy and pasted cloud in those shapes. And there's more. I've actually discovered more than what's highlighted. So the thing is, there's enough problems with the moon landing. There's enough problems with pictures of Earth from space. I can also show you, are you ready to see space bubbles?
Space bubbles?
Yeah. Before I get into space bubbles, but first of all, before I get into that, well, no, let me hold on. I don't want to go too fast because I know that it's kind of a bit crazy to hear some of this stuff. But one of the things I do have to show you while I'm still on the pictures of everything is the fact that they can't figure out the size that that America needs to be. Okay, so when they show us Earth and we see America, here's a problem. Wait, hold on. Let me get out the Tesla. All right. You see this picture of Earth from 1997 right here and this picture from 2012? In a couple of seconds, you're going to see these two pictures I'm pointing at. And then I'm going to zoom in on them. And I'm going to show you the problem here. The problem is in the 1997 picture of America, from Earth, you see it as one size. And if I bump the picture down a little bit, what you're going to see is America is now like 3 or 4 times bigger, yet the ball Earth is the same size ball Earth. And I just, nobody has really provided me a solid reason of why you could ever have a picture like that where America could ever be this drastically different when Earth is still the same size ball.
That picture looks like it's at a different angle. Like, go back up to the 97 one.
Yeah?
South America is more or less in the center of that globe. On the, like, more like
Sure.
center right.
Sure, yeah.
But on the one underneath that, it's kind of like towards the right a little bit more. But yeah, either way, the U.S. is still a lot bigger.
It's a whole lot bigger than it ever should ever be. Even if that was true, obviously it's true, what you said, it's a different angle, but it's no way it's going to be that much bigger.
Right.
Which, you know, hey, but the next thing...
That's like a majority of the globe.
I know. America's taken up that much of the ball. That's a big problem. Good pointing that out, because that's something I don't even say. But, and you know what? You ever heard of the Red Bull jump? When they have a guy in a spacesuit, they jump from high up, and it's called the Red Bull jump, Felix Gardner or whatever. You ever heard of that?
No, I've never.
I'm gonna have to get that video so I could show people. But you know what? I'm going to show you space bubbles instead, because it's even bigger than that. So if I said bubbles in space, now how would that happen? Bubbles, you got to be underwater, right? For bubbles, huh?
No, not necessarily.
How else could you get bubbles? Let me know.
You could blow bubbles.
Okay, go, yeah. All right, well, bubbles in space. Can you even give me one explanation of how you get bubbles in space? Believe me.
The only one that you could possibly, some sort of like solid sphere, which wouldn't really be a bubble.
Wait, say that again. So let me understand what you said.
Like some sort of solid sphere that wouldn't be able to explode. But that mean it wouldn't be a bubble at that point. Because you couldn't have something with air inside of it.
Well, yeah, I'm talking that acts like a bubble. Looks like a bubble. I guess you could have a bubble, like you said, in the form of a sphere, but if it had air in it, yeah, we might see an air bubble in that, and we could call that a bubble, I guess. But what I'm saying is, like, what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. And the one thing that I want to preface this with is that did you know that astronauts do their training underwater in underwater pools, in their spacesuits and everything? You know that? Yeah, so they have a life-size replica of the International Space Station under there, and they do that stuff. They train under there with scuba divers. Well, they also have videos like this. So here it is. Check it out. All right, I'm gonna play you this video, and take note of what's up here right above my head. This is them underwater. Hold on, let me. There, you see these bubbles? Look at these bubbles in the red square. Boop, boop. Bloop, bloop, couple of bubbles. Here's another one. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right. Now here's them underwater, and look how the bubbles react underwater. Look how they kind of waver like that too. Look. Bloop, 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 bloop. So now here's them. Whenever you see them in the blackness of space, they're in space. But when you see a blue tint, it's underwater. The video goes back and forth. Okay. So here's another bubble whipping through in the blackness of space. Shoop. Here's underwater, obviously a bubble underwater. And look how crazy it turns around and does all this crazy loop-de-loops. And this is all underwater. The same way they do up here in space. Look at all those bubbles. Here's underwater. Here's outer space. Now watch this. Earth coming up. Ready? Oh, ready? Watch. Earth is... Boop. Here's Earth. There's a bubble. Can you spot the difference here? Underwater versus outer space? I can't. No, well, here's the side-by-side comparison. Outer space bubble up here, underwater bubble down here. I'm gonna hit play. Do you want me to rewind that? Or can you get the picture I'm painting?
No, I understand what you're saying.
This is a really interesting thing that I've looked into for a couple of years. I didn't believe it at first when I saw videos like this. I watched them live, and I lost count at 20 bubbles. It only took about 45 minutes. I had already timestamped 20 bubbles, and then I just stopped counting because I'm like, it's just that easy to see these bubbles. I just have to tell people to go look at it for themselves. I don't have to try to find some rarity. It's pretty common. Interesting, huh? What do you think about that? This is what I talk about. Like, this is what I go to Chatroulette and talk about, and I just want to know your opinion because I'm going to get to the final point. Are you ready for the final point? But I want to ask you for your actual opinion on everything I've talked to you about so far. You still think the moon landing is real and space agencies are legit, or what?
I don't know. You definitely made me think about it a lot more than I would ever thought about it if I never joined that chat lobby.
That's good. And if that's all this amounts to, I can totally get it. But I will tell you why.
Honestly, you have a lot of very valid points.
I hope.
I mean, I'm definitely going to watch that video. I don't know if I'm going to watch it tonight. I got to be up at 8 in the morning and go to class. It's already 2:30.
Oh, I get you.
But yeah, any video I look at now that's in space, I'm gonna look for bubbles, and if I see bubbles, I'm pretty much gonna. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Now here's the thing, and you might think that everything I said loses all credibility right now, this very moment. But I hope that you have a bit of an open mind, and you see that so far I've said a lot of things that you can look into later, and believe me, you'll find out it holds a lot of water. A lot of the stuff I've told you about holds a lot of truth, and you'll have lots of questions about everything. But what if they're faking the Earth's shape itself? Have you ever considered?
I don't know that.
Right? Isn't that I could see it and I could hear it, but have you ever heard of the flat Earth theory before?
I've heard about it, but like the one thing that grabs my attention about it is gravity. I know people say like there's some people that don't think gravity is real, but if gravity is real, and it's hard to argue against it. If the Earth was flat, and you were standing at the center of the Earth, you would not be able to walk towards the edge. Because you would be sucked right to the middle. You'd be sucked back to the Middle Earth.
And you're getting that from the Vsauce video?
I saw a picture on that. I kind of agreed with it.
Do you know who Vsauce is on YouTube?
No, I don't know who that is.
All right, so you didn't get it from the Vsauce video. All right, so, well, you know what? I will tell you this. There are a lot of people that think that, like you said, there's people that think gravity doesn't exist. Let me tell you this. Nobody really thinks gravity doesn't exist. We all have different explanations for what it could be. But do you know why mainstream science thinks, do you know what mainstream science bases gravity on? The experiment that quote unquote proved gravity. Do you know the name of it at all? Most people don't. Like, it's so obscure.
I did at one point. I can't
remember now. Does the name Cavendish ring a bell?
Cavendish?
Yeah, the Cavendish experiment. It was a guy with a telescope that looked at his woodshed and through a telescope where he had 2 lead balls suspended from a ceiling, and these lead balls were slowly attracted towards each other over the course of months. And that experiment was said to be nail in the coffin evidence of gravity. But the problem with that is we can't replicate it at all. There's been a high school to university to whatever level, we can't seem to actually get that to happen consistently. So it lends a lot of credit to the fact that might not, the mass attracting mass thing for gravity is probably not the best explanation of gravity. I think it has a lot to do with density, buoyancy, up, down, and dielectric magnetation. for lack of better words, dielectric electricity. Dielectric attraction, I guess. That's probably a better word for it. But you know what? Way too much to discuss right here. But I've given you enough stuff, okay? I think the space agencies are lying. They're showing us fake pictures. They got bubbles in space footage. And that's because they're underwater with green screens and they have bubble accidents. I do green screen for a living. I can tell you exactly where the space bubbles are coming from. But you got to apply your brain and say, you know what? If they're lying to us, why? $53 million a day? Mm-hmm. Think about it, bro.
What about asteroids that are falling and you see them in the sky?
Ooh, we want to talk about, then you get into whether or not it's a rock falling from outer space or if it's an electric phenomena. And I've actually covered this on my show, but I'm not well versed in it enough to recall it. I kind of write it down and I show it at the time and I move on to several other things that kind of explain the flat Earth a good bit. But it has a lot to do with electricity. Hold on, I'm getting a Skype call and it's in my ears. It's way too loud. Hold on. If you're trying to call in right now, hold on. 75 something area code. But the thing is, oh God, what is it? Joey Rocha will tell you a lot. If you want to look up this guy named Joey Rocha, he'll tell you what we think the dome is made out of a couple of different things. And one of his explanations makes a lot of sense. I can't think of the damn name of it. But if there is a covering over Earth, it might sound weird, but what if Earth isn't a ball in space? What if it's a flat plane with some sort of frickin' dome over it, right? And you might think, oh, that's crazy. I don't want to hear this guy's story. But listen to this. How do you get any sort of atmospheric pressure without a barrier system in place? Because if the vacuum of space is extremely strong and clouds are nothing but freaking water vapor, how is the vacuum of space not sucking everything off of this ball? I mean, Science 101, the only reason you're going to have atmospheric pressure at all is with a barrier in place. And there's a whole lot more questions. But boy, the meteors has a lot to do with what the dome is made out of, and the electric properties of that dome will make sparks that look like shit falling from space, basically, like rocks. And it's fascinating. Once you learn how it could be explained under a dome, poof, your mind blows again. I'm not so good at explaining it. I wish I was. Yeah, but there is an explanation in the flat Earth model. It's interesting to look into. But 4 years of this research, I can't possibly tell you enough stuff just because my memory's that bad. But all these things I've looked into, and there's a good, interesting explanation for them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
hey. I hope that this conversation has taught you to question authority in any capacity, because then my job is at least done in that capacity. But the question of did we go to the moon? Once you watch that video, it's going to destroy the whole moon landing. And then you have to ask yourself this. Why do you think Earth is a ball? And then you have to come to the conclusion of, at the end of that, you realize that the only reason you think Earth is a ball is because of these people that lied to you about the moon landing and that lied to you about space bubbles and the pictures of Earth. And I could even show you how they're on the moon and they're showing you videos of them on the moon and they have these wonderful sparkles that happen over their head. And the sparkles happen because I have 4 studio lights right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 lights in my studio. And if I had a green cable, just like I have a green screen behind me right now, look, I'm going to show you my green screen behind me to kind of show you, kind of prove a point. But if I had a cable above me right now, and it was just as green as this, and somebody off stage was yanking me, and I was being like hoisted up like I had no gravity. Well, there's videos of the astronauts when they are on the moon and they have sparkles above their head. And the reason why there's sparkles is because the cable caught the studio lights just the right way to where it's not the same color green as I just showed you. Now it's like a yellowish green or a whitish green or a flash. and it can't cut it out. So then you see these anomalies while they're floating on the moon. You see these freaking sparkles. And I can tell you, because I do green screen for a living, exactly what that is. But they also still have it as public record saying that is real video of them on the moon. But people aren't asking these questions. They're starting to now. And this is why we're nailing them, because we've dug up all the old footage and we're dissecting it with a magnifying glass, and we're finding some problems with it. Space bubbles, all that stuff. Oh, there's one right now. Oh. But thanks for taking the time to hear it out. I know that it was a lot of info to take in. I hope it wasn't boring for you, but
Definitely interesting, man.
let me hear some more from you. What do you think about it?
Changed my mind on some things.
Talk to us.
I honestly never thought about the air in the tires on the Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I doubt they're made of pure rubber. That
Yeah.
just doesn't sound safe.
Yeah, me too. I heard that, and I was like, yeah, I got to look into that, because then I have to stop saying what I say about it if that's true.
I mean, if you think about it, it's a pure, if it's made of fully rubber, and you hit a pothole, your car is going to start bouncing.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's also that, and there's also all the other gauges and pressurized systems within the Tesla that should completely fail under the vacuum of space. The car itself, given the temperature of outer space and the fluctuations of the temperature back and forth, the paint on the car wouldn't last. The whole car should probably become a molten ball of goo within no time. The seats, I mean, none of the car was made to withstand outer space. Look at the lunar module has to be a certain kind of material. The space thing that went to the moon and housed the 3 astronauts to do all the stuff. By the way, they built a doom buggy every time they went to the moon, so they could ride a frickin' doom buggy on the moon every single time. They made a new doom buggy to get to the moon. But that all had to be a certain material. The Tesla is a stock Tesla, straight from Elon Musk's garage. And you know what the guy says at the press conference about it? He goes, well, this is Elon Musk. He goes, you know it's real because it looks so fake. Quote for quote. You look this stuff up. It's like truth in your face.
You know it's real because it looks so fake.
That's the exact quote. The exact words. You know it's real because it looks so fake. You can Google it and it's going to come up. Elon Musk press conference. It's like they have to stick the truth in your face. They have to. But we're so damn asleep because we like Star Wars and Star Trek. And the government ain't lying to us. I got news for you. I'm 10 years older and I woke up a little bit. And I'm here to spread the truth a little bit to you. Thanks for being open-minded, man. Because the more research you do, the more you're going to realize that this world ain't what you thought it was, man.
Thank you for enlightening my world.
That's what the Horseshoe Show does.
Have an actual reason to talk to people about flat Earth. I never. A lot of people don't believe about it because they just like you said, it's what you're told to listen to.
Well,
What you grow up.
Well, what did they teach us in school? They taught us, what's the first thing they taught us in school? ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and hey, by the way, Earth is a ball.
Don't forget about that. That was kindergarten.
What's that?
The different shapes of the moon.
Oh yeah, right. Well, right along with, yeah, they tried to tell us about that, and I think that even changed. They said that the shapes of the moon, the crescent shapes and stuff, had to do with Earth's shadow being casted on the moon, but then that changed. Some people believe that, and some people now believe that it's just the way the Earth is positioned around the sun at the time or whatever it is. But I mean, like, we have been, the history books and the knowledge and the education and all that has actually changed. But unless you're looking at it, you won't realize it. The stuff we've been taught before has changed. They're trying to take away history. Like, they're trying to make it sound like when the Americans took over this land from the Indians, that it was a Thanksgiving where we exchanged cultures and corn and all this. And but no, we were literally raping these natives of their land. That wasn't anything kind of cool, but in our history books, it made it seem like it was a pretty cordial deal. Nope. We're still taking their land away. Look at the Alaska Dakota pipeline? Look at this. It's pretty bad, man. Keep your eyes open and eyes peeled. The world's not what you think it is, and that's all I'm here to say. But my biggest thing I go on is Earth is really flat. And once you look into that, you start to see all the other crap, all the other stuff we've been lied about. But take it in steps. Do your own research. Don't believe anything I say, because once you go down the road.
Right.
Thanks for listening, man. Have a great night. I really appreciate you listening.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Cool. Be sure if you happen to do some research, call in again next time. Sub up, subscribe, and we'll have you on again to see how you are further down the rabbit hole. Because I've been there for 4 years now, going on 4 years. Oh boy, it's not any more round than I thought it was before. It's flat as a pancake. You take care. You want to say bye or plug a channel, say a shout out, anything like that? You're on.
Yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Yeah. So, thanks for judging my hair. You know, if you're ever interested in, some style. I wouldn't mind if you copied it. I like to start a trend. So.
Hey man, I like it. And I bet, you know what? It doesn't matter if I like it or that other dude that bashed on it likes it or not. You know what? The ladies probably like it because they like something to grab onto. I know that.
I like something to play with.
Exactly. You take care, bro. Have a great night, man. Peace. That was cool. That was really fun. I'm glad, you know what, he cared enough to reconnect back with us because he was like, where's this dude going with this? And I'm glad you guys in the chat helped facilitate that because, you know what? It's going to go a long way. I feel it. I was guided, led, and inspired to do a live stream in spite of all the adversities I had with the technical difficulties. But that was totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. I'm going to scroll up through the chat to see any of the orange tags. So, Red Bull Jump, thank you. Oh, yes. I want that picture. If it's the picture I think it is, and it sure is. Earth curve still visible at 5 feet. Oh, that's 5 feet. That's another good one. Thanks, Christopher. I want to get the one where it looks like Mexico is like even like 80% of the ball. I want to get that one too. Can you find me that one? You can see the wheels turning in his head. Yes, Dave. Dave Hinkle is right. Jorge Christopher Medici fam. Yes, Andrews Ace, how you doing? Dave Hinkle said gravity, LMAO. We tackled that one pretty good. Gravity is BS. It's just weight. It's just buoyancy and density from the looks of it. There's up and down. There's dielectric magnetation. All right. Who is calling? Let me figure out how to answer it. 917, you're on the air with the Horseshoe Show FlatSmack episode number 3. Who is this?
Yo, Hori, it's me.
Hey, there you go. That's right, man. I was hoping you'd call in. Tell us, bro, what is up, man? You made the wonderful the countdown music for the show, and I love it, man. I was digging it the whole time. I'm loving it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no, you're welcome, man. It was my pleasure to make it. I finished up some work. I had some time. I was thinking about you, and I haven't seen you so I wonder what Hori's doing. And then I decided to put that together for the next one. I figured maybe we would do it tomorrow or something. Who knows? So I put it together. I took some of my best beats. I mixed them together and made sure that it flowed. And that's pretty much it. So I'm glad you liked it, and I'm glad it worked out nicely. Shout out to everyone in the chat room.
Yeah, dude, definitely. You said you had a YouTube channel. Do anything on it? You got some videos or music put up on there?
Yeah, Jorge, I did the song that I did on your show the last time I called in. I re-recorded it because like I was a little drunk and I was a little offbeat, and I left it up on my channel anyway. But I re-recorded it with the beat, and I did a little video. I put some clips together. I put the Saturn Casino clip. It would be cool maybe you could play it at the end of your show or at some point
I'll play it right now.
Shit, do it.
I'll totally do it right now. And matter of fact, how long is it?
It's only about a minute.
Oh, I was hoping it's longer so I can go pee. Yo, you know what? I might ask you to do another freestyle because I really, it's either that or Hori has to go to sleep.
Alright, oh man, I really have, I have one a little bit planned out, no, you want me to do, alright, you want me to do like a real off the top, like no bullshit, just freestyle.
You know what? I'm gonna play this, and you're gonna get in the mood. And what's gonna happen?
Okay.
Like, there it is, Media HC featuring Hori Sheet live Flat Earth freestyle. Is that it?
Oh yeah, it's the newest one. It's
the September 7th one.
The globe shattering freestyle.
Oh, globe shattering freestyle. All right, let me go look at the globe shattering.
Yeah, it's basically the same song, but I re-recorded it, and I think I did a little bit more justice.
Oh, so it's got the Elon Musk thumbnail on that. How terrible. I got it.
It's seriously getting an echo, I think.
Uh-oh.
Is there an echo?
It's just you. I'm guaranteeing that.
I don't know, but I have the stream muted.
Oh. Who's echoing? Is it me or is it you that's echoing?
Am I echoing, guys?
I think he's hearing, you must be hearing another something. Who's echoing? Is it my voice or your voice?
I'm not really sure, but anything, maybe I could call back in later.
Just call me right back. It's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
It's not a big Hollywood production. It's just the Hori Sheet show.
It looks like.
There you go. All right, call me right back.
I'll call you right back, boy.
All right, bye.
All right.
No, guys, I'm just like one of y'all, man. I happen to look at a couple of YouTube tutorials. I happen to have enough free time to learn how to do what I do. I'm nothing special. It's not Hollywood. All right, how do we sound now?
How am I? Testing, 1, 2.
You sound good. Do you hear yourself?
Well, I don't hear any echo. That was a trick question. Well, I'm speaking in a room that I have ears, so.
All right, I'm about to play your globe-shattering freestyle, and it's 1.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I want to hear it while you're here, but I have to pee so bad. I'm trying to figure out how to do that while I'm streaming without cutting it. So
yeah, I want to hear it too. If you want, I could take like a little, freestyle.
I'm gonna want to hear this with you, and then I'm gonna let you talk about whatever because I trust you.
Okay.
And I'll just need 3 minutes or whatever. So
okay,
you got a 3 minutes of a freestyle or a plug to get if you want to get your music ready while we listen to this. You got a minute, and then you'll have the show for 3 minutes. Ready?
Oh, nice. I don't know how I could play it though through my phone. I don't know if it will pick it up, but I'll probably just give some shout outs in the chat.
Just give some shout outs. That sounds good.
Talk some shit.
There you go. That's all I'm asking. I can't. I just have to pee so bad. I don't care what the hell happens.
I can talk, man.
There you go, bro. We're gonna play MIDI HC's globe shattering freestyle. This is what he did on Hori's show. He just refined it a little bit. A couple of weeks back, he called in, and I had to pee again, and he did a freestyle. But now he was like, "That was so badass." This is what he did with it. So here we go. Listen up.
like a space station. You're more like a PlayStation. That looked like PS1. How are we having this conversation? Come back with some glow proof. Start telling the whole truth. We know what you're gonna do. Go back to your globe, dude. I'm flat smacking them, straight packing them with facts. Got them clues and maps to cut through like an axe. Axe murderer, next NASA astronauts astronomically while simultaneously maintaining rhythm and harmony. The Illuminati is definitely onto me, but they can't do no harm to me. It's a bit like Animal Farm, see, all a false dichotomy, while their secret society maintains privacy. So there's nothing for your eyes to see, except for their complete lack of honesty. Honestly, I'm sick of this hierarchy. Your secrets ain't safe with me. Stop the malarkey before you get your car keyed. MIDIHC, Brooklyn.
That was beast, dude. That was really beast. Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I did. I like that. Even the glow animation at the end.
Yeah, it looks like
like,
people are enjoying it in the chat.
yeah. Hey, man, this is the next. Oh man, I like the Mr. Matty Moses was really good, and then like you guys are right fucking there. Like you guys are both badasses. I can't wait to see what else happens from you, man. You got the floor for a couple of minutes while Hori goes to grab another beer and take a restroom break. And thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Okay, cool.
Solid. I'll let Zelda dance in the car while you talk.
Awesome, man. Thank you for giving me the chance, by the way.
Yeah. Plug anything you want, man. Peace out.
All right. I'm going to give some shout-outs to people in the chat, all my homies. Okay, yeah. So Dave Hinkle asked, shout out to Dave Hinkle. Hold up. Shout out to Salted Sea there in the house. Rob King. Dirty Gringo. Glad you guys enjoyed that. Jorge. Yeah. So Dave Hinkle basically. Oh man, Eminem. I obviously Eminem is one of the best rappers out there, but. You know, I was inspired by him when I made the track. I really wanted to, the echo's gone, nice. I have a feeling the echo is coming from Hori's, maybe his headphones or something, who knows. But for Dave Hinkle's question, a lot of people wonder where MIDI HC comes from. The name I came up with when I was like 17, I was working in a studio, I was like an intern, and I wanted to mix like music, but I didn't have like a band to record, so I would program the whole band in MIDI, and then I would mix it like a band, and I would come up with like metal and hardcore and all kinds of songs. And I don't know, somehow the MIDI HC. All right, well, it really originates from a story. I know that I'm like digressing, but the story's gonna tie everything all together. So. I was in math class in high school. This is like a few years before I came up with MIDI HC. And this young Asian girl used to put the answers to like the homework on the board every day. And everyone would like copy it and pretend like they did it last night. And anyway, one day, some guy walked into the room. I wasn't really familiar with him. He erased her name on the board. And he wrote Madic, Nadic, something like that. And so anyway, then the teacher was going over the homework, and she was like, okay, who put up number 3 on the board? And then all of a sudden, this dude just like rises up from the back of the classroom, and he's just like, my dude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, MIDI HC could be pronounced a couple different ways. I know Sleeping Warrior and Nathan Oakley, they kind of like to make fun of me. I would like to make fun of my name sometimes, but it's all good. I think that's what it was meant for. I mean, I was like 17 when I came up with it, so I'm a little bit past that pronunciation of it, and I like to just say MIDI HC. Oh yeah,
cool.
I didn't need to be my. So shout out to Dave Angel. By the way, my name is Dave too. So we're brothers from another mother.
Awesome.
Hey.
Hey man, thanks for holding down the fort. I and my bladder both thank you. And also really super big thanks just for what you do, man. Like this, have you made anything music wise that has like flat Earth lyrics in it, like other than what you've played tonight, like anything?
Yeah. I heard that Lumen song, the Lumen Hyena rap. I think you left me a comment on that. I think that was like the first song that you heard from me.
Okay, all right. I have such a crap memory. I just didn't even realize it was you. I guarantee I would jog my memory and be like, oh, that. But
yeah, man, you got to dub, you got to hit the bell, all that.
I probably do.
Yeah, I got that one, and I got a couple others. I started, you know what, it really inspired me to make flat Earth music. Aside from, obviously I saw a bunch of great flat Earth music already on YouTube. But I kind of came up with my own niche, which was making songs about the trolls in the chat room. And I made a couple songs singing about the trolls, or kind of singing in their perspective for a minute to just kind of mock them a little bit,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that.
So yeah, I got a couple songs on my flat Earth shit. I think that was one of the first ones I did. And trolls in the chat, Lumen Hyena. So yeah, got a couple songs out there.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for doing that, Mixtown. Thanks for holding down the fort. Thanks for everything that you do, man. Keep it up, because we need people like you to reach these people that are sleeping through music. Music is a wonderful way to reach people. Entertainment is also another way.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up FlatSmack.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to combine a little music, a little comedy, kind of like what you do. You combine a little comedy with some truth, and it becomes, you're able to engage more people. So that's what I'm trying to do with the music. That's why I make my music funny. And I'm trying to, keep it a little more clean, because I do want to get some more younger people in on it. And when I first started making it, I didn't expect to actually get views. So now I'm trying to make something that the kids could get into and do I don't know, you gotta come up with a flat Earth dance or something.
Yeah, man. It's working, man. Everything we're doing, each of us that are doing anything, we have our own thing we're doing. It's me. I'm kind of I'm doing my own thing with showing you visually in a live stream what I'm talking about and entertaining, and that's my thing. With people that are making music,
man.
I can't. You know what? I can't do what you do. I just can't. Or if I tried, I'd suck at it. And maybe right now, if you tried what I'm doing, you'd suck at it. Just the nature of things. What I took my time on is this. What you took your time on is that. And if we put our minds to flat Earth and spreading that truth, we can all play a vital part in the waking up of humanity. And that's what, I don't care if you have perceivably no skills to do what you see all of us doing. You know what you can do? Share this channel. Share this link, get a business card, print it out. Business card could say Flat Earth, go here. Boom, point it to whatever your favorite channel is. Have a couple of links for them to go to.
I gotta do that.
Doesn't matter.
It's really cheap.
Everybody,
really
oh my God,
cheap.
$20, 100 something cards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It would take you 2 months to do that, 3 months to drop off enough card. 100 times, yeah, we can all do it, man. So this is the Age of Awakening. Thanks for playing your part, man. Anything else you want to say before I get back to one more FlatSmack or two, whatever I got?
Oh, man. God, I think, you know what, if I start talking about something, I'll probably end up going on a whole, 10-minute thing. So I just want to thank you again, and I'll definitely be calling in soon, and I hope we're in touch. And that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Have a great night. Thanks again. I'm going to play that for several more of my shows, and especially for several more bathroom breaks. I'm going to play your music.
I'll send you some more stuff. I'll have a different mix that you can alternate with, and when I make new songs, I'll put them together into like a new mix for you.
Hey man, and I'm a goofball. You could freestyle rap about Hori getting out the Tesla, going and pissing in the ISS cupola, so he could flush it. He could flush his piss from outer space, cause the vacuum is just worth it for the human race. He's saying, you know what? Whatever, man. You know, I just have fun, man. Hey, loosen up, have fun, man. I'm not as professional as I look, man. I'm here, you know what? I said this in the beginning, brother, man. I'm here to give people like y'all a voice. Anybody, everybody.
You're doing it, man.
I'm doing it, man. Thank you for letting me do that, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to say before I go that you also actually have a lot of other great musicians in the chat right now. You got Flat Accord Music.
Yeah.
You got Salted Cedar. And I hope I'm not missing anyone in the chat right now, but just wanted to say, you know, it would be nice. I'm sure they would love for you to feature some of their music too in the future.
Yeah, I didn't know Salted Cedar had some music going. Salted Cedar got
you got some sick videos. I've seen some videos. And Flat Accord Music, I recently checked out his music, and it's really nice stuff. I think you dig it.
I have already played several of his. I like Flat Accord.
Yeah.
Yep. Me and him are like tight, like bam. We know the secret handshake together. No, just
okay. You guys go way back. Shout out to Ranty in the chat. Yo, Ranty.
Hey, Ranty, oi, what's up, man? Hey, man. All right, thanks again, brother, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to some more FlatSmacking on Chatroulette. I hope you join us for that.
All right, keep smacking, don't worry. Take care, bro.
Take care, brother, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. All right, guys. I know you want it, so I'm gonna give it. Most of the time. We're gonna get to some more FlatSmacking. That's awesome. Really, I can't thank him enough for making some awesome music for me for my 10-minute countdown. Bastard Sorrel, what's going on, buddy? Dan Falkhauser's still in the house. I'm checking out my Facebook. If you're on Facebook right now, give me a hi. Let me know who you are. Let me know you're watching. There's 3 of y'all watching or listening. Maybe you're taking a shower. Maybe you're on your treadmill trying to watch your figure. Maybe you're just sitting there in your lazy boy with your feet propped up and eating your favorite snack. I want to know from you on Facebook what you're doing. All 3 of you. Tell me hi. And if not, I'm just going to continue to drink this beer and figure out my next plan other than hitting that start button on Chatroulette for another FlatSmack. It's all good though. Facebook doesn't want to say hi. Maybe they're all in the YouTube chat. Maybe they did it right and they're all in the YouTube chat. I'm gonna trust that. I'm gonna say hi to all my YouTube people. Dave Hinkle, is Tesla a stick shift? She looks happy. Dave. Zelda's very happy, but I guarantee you, has nothing to do with the Tesla stick shift. Dirty Gringo says something with your headphone. Or she chose something with your headphone. What? Ori, you are the echo. What? I'm echoing. Why would I be? Oh. Oh, I wonder if this is the problem. Well, if that thing like randomly turned on, well, maybe that's the echo, but I wouldn't hear it because I have my headphones on. Sorry if that sucked. George, I don't know you, but stick around and hopefully we'll get to know you. If you have some good music, guys, if it's any kind of way Flat Earth related, HoriSheetProductions@gmail.com. Send it to me. Again, HoriSheetProductions@gmail.com. We're going to get to another FlatSmack in just a minute. I'm just going down the YouTube chat, telling everybody hi. Again, hey, Randy, thanks for making it. Jamie Brown was in the house, so but Truth is still in, Robbie. It's like $40 for 500 cards at Vistaprint. Yeah, right? 500 for 40. Yay, Hori's back, says Tina. Tina, how you doing? I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Assaulted, no need for apology. You didn't do anything. What? Nobody needs to say I'm sorry. All right. Okay, guys. Let me check back with the YouTube chat, make sure nobody else was in there. Nobody's typing to me in the YouTube. That's okay. That's cool. Maybe it's because I'm not like refreshed. Let me hit refresh. Maybe something happened. YouTube chat, make sure nobody else was in there. Nobody's typing. I said, yeah, I meant to say Facebook. Okay, wait. I'm in my room chilling, watching horror. It'd be awesome again. Oh, there we go. Oh, and there's 6 people in here. Yeah, see, I didn't refresh my screen. Alicia Kate, how's it going? Chilling in your room. You should call in sometime, Alicia. I'm so glad your mom's back. I do try to, I do care. I do care about everybody that I know is associating with me, and you know, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad she's back. Good stuff. If you're on the ball, they should shoot up. What? Scott says, if you're on a ball, they should shoot up too, says Scott Hendricks. I don't know. My brain is like heroin, but I know that's not what you're talking about. A non-vacuum can't exist in a vacuum. It's ludicrous. Right. Yeah, I was trying to get that Science 101 point across, right? See you in Denver, says Dave. Dave Marsh. Hey, buddy, there you are. Oh man, I can't wait to we're gonna take a selfie. I'm gonna take a selfie with literally everybody that I know. Everybody's gonna get a hoary selfie, and it's gonna be hilarious. Some of the selfies are really gonna be hilarious because I'm only 5'3". So when I take a selfie next to like Bob, Jaron, or Robbie, it's gonna be like meme worthy in itself. I might have to hop on one of them's back and be like human backpack and peek over. I mean, I'm serious. It's like I'm so small, jockey sized. I'm fun. I call it fun sized, right? And big things come in small packages. But moving on. Maybe live stream if you get a sec while you're there. Oh, if the hotel Wi-Fi has live stream, I'm totally going to try to live stream as much as I can. Believe me, I am gonna be pretty hammered most of the time if I can figure this out right, and I'll have to maintain that and walk that fine line. But you guys are gonna get some really funny Instagram pictures and videos. I'll tell you that much. If I can't live stream, watch my Instagram because I'm gonna be like behind the scenes doing some funny stuff because I'm gonna have a blast, and when I'm having fun, I'm gonna be doing funny stuff. And if I can record it, that's one thing. If I can live stream it, that's another. But I just don't know. I don't actually have like phone service on my main phone because it's complicated. But yeah, it has Wi-Fi. Oh well, I hope so. What's my Instagram? Anywhere you go, look for me. Whatever platform is legit, just type in Horty Sheet Show or The Horty Sheet Show, and you're gonna find me. If I'm on it, you'll find me. Lickety split. I'm sure if you just type Horty Sheet, I'll be there. But The Horty Sheet Show or Horty Sheet Show, I either leave the on or off. So have fun. All right, we're gonna do this. Dude, abide. It says Flat Earth Dude. Yes. What did you say? That's Mary Banilow? Oh man, you're gonna have that in my head now. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. There you go. You got that stuck in your head, guys. We will sort it. Don't worry, Shauna. Shauna, I hope I see you there. I've been banned on every Space NASA live stream, says Dave Hinkle. I'm, if I tried at all, I would be too. All right, I'm hitting start. We're doing it. We're doing it. Are you guys ready for the last or 2 FlatSmackings of the night? Whew. I know. That was uncalled for. Here we go. Hitting start. Hello? How's it going? Excuse me. Couldn't help that one. How unprofessional of me, right? Really? Didn't mean to. Hey! Hey, it looks like you're in the ISS too. How's it going? Hello? Oh man, that guy, I swear that look that was interesting. Hey man, what's up? Nobody wants to play with me. Hey! How's it going? Nope. It's 4 skips.
Yes.
Yes! Where are you from? Where
Are you in space now?
Yes!
Holy shit.
Can I show you? What?
What's your name?
The Hoary Sheet Show?
Jonathan?
Can I put you on the camera so you can say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I want to show you. I am the Hoary Sheet Show on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Live
right now. 60 please. I think it's 60 people. 60.
What's your name?
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Here it is right here. Read the yellow letters. The yellow letters.
Yeah, sorry.
See the yellow?
Okay, just no, man.
What is it? Can you read it? Oh, he's getting the camera out. He's gonna take a picture of it. Yeah, the Hoary Sheet Show. You're live right now.
Whoa.
Ah, yeah. It's just me, yeah. Awesome.
Hi.
Hi. Ah, awesome. Hey, I want to ask you a question.
What?
Do you think the Americans went to the moon in the 1960s?
Wait. Put him up. Wait.
All right. Do you think that the Americans went to the moon in the 1960s?
1960?
Do you remember that the Americans went to the moon? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe that?
Nah.
No?
No.
Me either. Me either.
Yeah.
No. All right. What if I told you they were faking space everywhere? Everything about space is fake. It's not a ball. It's not. Earth is not a ball. Earth is flat.
Nah. Earth is like stuff.
Earth is a what?
Like stuff.
Wow.
Oh.
Where are you from? What country? Japan. And in Japan, they think Earth is a star?
Yeah, we are crazy people. Yeah. Or hut.
You guys are.
Or like.
Oh! Is it more like this, or is it more like this?
Like penis.
Like like yes.
Board. My board times. Board.
Oh! Oh, super dick. Oh. They skipped me. That was so funny. I didn't even know what to say. I was just having fun. But you know, I had to hurry up and like get off of them before the whatever else might have happened. We could have seen some floppy man junk if I wouldn't have been quick to hit this little button right there. Because something happened, the connection went crazy, and then it was about to switch to the next camera. Hey, you know what am I dealing with? There was a language barrier, obviously. I was just having fun. So we're gonna move on quickly to the next one, but I want to say hi to everybody still in the chat. 57 of y'all still in there. Fix the echo, sounded good. Oh well, hell, I hope that the echo has been gone. What the hell? Am I still echoing for you guys? Hori's buzzed, says Flat Earth Dude. I'm more than buzzed. I mean, I'm not buzzed. What do you take seriously, says P. Mars's band. Oh, we have a troll? People don't like me because I tell the truth. That's, that says a lot. Am I echoing, guys? Can you guys in the YouTube chat tell me if I'm echoing? Flat Earth Dude says I'm buzzed. Hey. You know what? It's cool. It's cool. Hold on, I have something I have to take care of. Let me fly away from the Tesla real quick. Let me go down here. Sometimes you have to take care of stuff in space and you don't like it. And when you're good, you're good. All right. Everybody said no echo. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you, guys. All right, we're going to do another FlatSmack. Ready? Here we go. I just wanted that guy to say Horty Sheet. That was incredible. I like that. But I hope he looks into the earth. Is this guy in his hospital bed? How's it going?
Yo, what's up?
What's
what
up?
The heck?
What the heck? This is my
friend. What the fuck? How did you did?
How
you do that, bro?
It's magic. Magic.
What the heck? What the heck?
Where are you from?
Philippines, my friend. Bye-bye.
What? Why? Wait.
Bye-bye, my friend.
Wait. Oh, my God. I was just going to flat smack him like, Earth is flat. Whoa, what is that? That little... Look at all the bubbles out tonight. I have to... Hello. How's it going? Put the lotion in the basket. That's what that looked like. I swear to God, that was some creepy mess. Hey.
I was going to be friendly, but you just...
Okay. Wait. Hey. All right.
So you fucked up.
Oh. I'm sorry. I gotta see a whole lot of cocks before I even could get serious, and I just figured if I was gonna let it out, I would blow that guy a kiss. But you know what? Maybe he really wanted to talk, but I freaked him out. Creep meter went up 1,000%. I don't blame him. That poor guy. He was like, I was gonna give you a chance, but you had to blow me a kiss. And then there's this guy who's just showing me his ceiling tiles. His like beige ceiling with his air vent. But hey man, that air vent is like dirtier than my freaking ceiling fan blades. I mean, doesn't your wife get on to you about that, man? That could be bad for your nasal passages and your, sinus infections. Where does it come from? That nasty ass air vent, bro. Dust that shit, man. He's still watching me. I know it's a guy because I can see the camera shaking a little bit. Oh, this. I thought he would skip me, but he wasn't. Some people just put their camera straight up, and play with their anatomy. And some people point it straight down. Ugh. 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 I think I got you beat by about an inch or two. Oh, next. Hey!
What's up?
What's up?
Chilling. You?
Every once in a blue moon, I get somebody like you that really wants to talk. Do you want to talk?
I mean, honestly, I was literally about to sign off in a bit just because it's pretty late for me. I don't know about for you.
It's kind of late, but I have something important I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Well, 60 different people are listening to us right now. But I have a something I want to bring to the table.
And what is that?
Well, I want to talk about Earth, science, and space travel in a very concise manner that will have you thinking about your reality for quite some time to come. Interested?
Sure.
Only one question.
What's that?
Would you be willing to say hello to all 60 plus of us on the TV that I can push a button to and make it pop up on the side of the car?
Wait, I'm sorry. You're
allowing
me. I'm giving you the allowance, right?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you if I can show your face here so we can all know who we're talking to. That's all.
Oh, sure.
Awesome. Go Horace TV.
Hello, everybody.
Awesome. Just please don't show your junk. I don't want to have the gunslinger reflexes to skip my camera real quick. So
definitely.
Big question. I know we're probably close to the same age. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Definitely not. Okay.
How old are you?
9 years older than you. So I'm 30.
Oh shit! Do I look 9 years older than I actually look?
You look more mature than the other millennials that I've been speaking with. That's all.
I don't consider myself a millennial just because I was born in '93.
What's the millennial range? Am I making an ass out of myself?
2000.
Okay. You look about as old as me, which is not really. I look pretty good for my age, so that's not a diss. That's just saying you look more mature than what you said you were. That's cool.
I think it has to do with the facial hair.
A good medium, bro. Yeah, I know. I shaved mine. Look, I'm 32. If I shave my hair, if I go to buy like cigarettes or especially alcohol, and I'm freshly shaved, where's your ID? And I'm
no, definitely.
I look at him and I'm like, oh, thanks. So, all right, question. Ready for this? I'm gonna blow your mind. This is my goal. Are you open-minded at all? Would you consider yourself open-minded?
I am. I would consider myself open-minded.
Okay. Now, do you think the Americans went to the moon in the 1960s?
I want to say that I feel like anything can be staged, and it might have been staged. But I mean, there's a possibility of it. I mean, a rocket ship did go flying up in the air, go explode, a lot of things went wrong.
Oh, was that the Challenger? rocket?
I believe so. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, they had a teacher on that one. No, that one exploded.
I think so, yeah.
I watched that in grade school.
See, a lot of people tell me about that. It was like the big thing to watch.
That was very traumatizing. Actually, no, it wasn't. At the time, my teacher blew it off.
Like, what the fuck
my teacher blew it off like, oh, no big deal. Let's go out to recess. That's what happened. That's what I remember happened. And I know the exact woman that I could call up right now and ask if that happened. But you know what? That was interesting to me at the time. But yeah, here's the thing. That I later found out. I went to YouTube and I looked that up, and I looked at that and I compared it to. You ever heard of conspiracy theorists before?
Yes, I feel like I am a conspiracy theorist sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, 9/11 didn't really happen. Bush made it happen. A lot of the debris didn't actually fall like it says it was supposed to.
All right, so let me ask you a question then. Oh, that's very interesting because this broadcast the people that I'm talking with right now that are listening, I'm sure they're like piranhas and they're like, and they're loving this right now because guess what? Big secret? Me and you are on the same page.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Totally think that 9/11 was big a whole load of crap. The moon landing, big whole load of crap. But it goes deeper than those two things. What if
fucking everything? Sorry for cussing. Sorry, viewers.
No. It's definitely not quite PG-13. As long as we're not cursing every 10 seconds, it's cool. And even if we do, if we're spreading truth bombing, I can take it. But no, not PG-13. No. But so, do you think? What about the NWO?
I'm not sure what that is.
New World Order.
Oh, definitely. Like Illuminati, you're saying.
That's what I think is actually their end goal. They seem to be taking over a lot of other countries and uniting them onto the same currency in the same government style.
I have to completely agree. I feel like I think it all just matters about who has power, and people who have power make decisions for other people. And I don't personally agree with. Oh, yep, exactly. Money, business.
Whoever has the money has the power.
Exactly.
That's what I see.
People that have money shouldn't just be allowed to make decisions for other people.
Rothschilds. So, you know what? Have you come across those little breadcrumbs? Rothschilds, NWO, and New World Order. They're all taking over land. They're all trying to overthrow governments. Well, you know what? Listen, let me tell you something that's deeper. Not necessarily deeper because it ties into this, but it's something you'd never suspect. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Now, let me ask the chat. Before I go into it, I'm going to ask the chat this question. Chat, you have 20 seconds of a delay here, so give us some time. Chat, should I go... and listen, if we get disconnected, remember this, write it down, because I had the last guy I talked to about this, he got snipped, and he came back on Skype. Skype, Zarklon1111. Zarklon 1111. Zarklon 1111. If you happen to want to do that, or you can view me live, the Hoary Sheet Show on YouTube, HORRY Hoary Sheet, because they want to keep the secret. But I'm waking people up, and there's 60 of us watching, and we want to wake you up. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What if I said the moon landing was a hoax? 9/11 is also a hoax. They're trying to do this Illuminati stuff, but it was deeper than that. What if I could show you how deep it goes? And the big thing here is let me ask the chat. Do I want to let him know about the big... Should I hit the gusto or should I dance around the bush? Because I think he's open-minded enough already. So let's give them a little bit of time. I already have a ranty Flat Earth saying, do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
And I just dropped that in the most subliminal ways by accident, but I don't know if it was perceived. So let's see what the chat says. Just say it. Not hit him. Yeah, everybody says hit him. Everybody says whack. Go for it. Hit it. Hit him hard. Smack him. All right. Hoary Sheet wanted to gain respect by being racist, and he is obviously sitting in a booster seat. Buckle up. What? That was completely... Dave Hinkle with that comment was completely crazy. But no, sorry, here it is. All right, check it out. I'm going to hit you with this. What if the government, the space agencies of America, what if it was more than just the moon landing? What if it was the fact that they were lying to us about the shape of the Earth entirely? What if I said that picture is not a real picture of space, and I can show you at least one or two examples of that right here, right now, to blow your mind?
Can you show me?
Oh, yes, I can. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's first start off with, well, let's just add to that and say I have maybe three things. So here is a picture from 1997 of Earth. You see America up here, right there? That's America. Now look at the 2012 picture of Earth right here. Do you see America right here?
Mm-hmm. And how it shifts.
Oh, boy, has it grown.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
So what I'm saying is the Earth is the same round Earth ball size from 1997 as 2012. And if you're going to say that it's just that it shifted over, like it's just not going to be 4 times bigger. It's taking up that whole globe of Earth right there.
Yeah.
It's like taking up half of the side of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the size of America.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So that's one, but that's the weakest. That's the weakest argument I've got. Here's the best one. One of the, not even the best one. I'm just another interesting one. Did you know that they were photoshopping clouds on the pictures of Earth?
Yeah.
Check this out. See these red squares right here?
Mm-hmm.
Do they look
Totally
similar?
different. Yeah.
Similar, right?
See every color matching. They all look very, very similar.
Everything. Look. Even this is my favorite. Look at the teal ones. Look, these are. Oh, they're exactly the freaking same, except for like there's a little bit more. There's a clear spot and a blurry spot. But oh my God, the main shapes are that's exactly the same, right?
No, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Adobe Photoshop that bitch.
Clone stamp. Hashtag clone stamp, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm getting at. So this is the Photoshop clouds part. Now, ready for this?
Okay.
What if I told you? I'm gonna do my evil. I'm gonna do my Dr. Evil. What if I told you that if they were in their astronaut suits and they were training in outer space, they were training for outer space. Sorry, and they had to do their astronauts training in underwater pools. I guess because they wanted to make sure that their suit was vacuum sealed, right? They didn't want to have any water leak, right? So let's say they were underwater. They're training underwater in their astronaut suits. They have scuba divers helping them, and they have a life-size replica of the International Space Station in a big pool. That's what they have. Fact. Now, what if I said, when you watch them live, quote unquote live, and you watch them live on, I think it was, I know it was on Ustream.com at the time when they were saying, when I caught this on MSN.com. MSN was saying, hey, the ISS is streaming live. They're fixing something outside the ISS. Watch it now. And so I clicked on that. And what I found was space bubbles.
And what are space bubbles?
Well, from what I just told you, right? They're underwater training, and they're bubbles. If you just put a green screen under there, maybe you could get some bubbles. But if they were really live streaming it, they're in outer space. There's no way there could be bubbles, right? Well, let me show you this.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Ooh, let me show you what I'm saying. So, let me back up to the beginning of this, and here, check this out. I won't keep you long. I just want to. I know. I just want to keep you just for a second to make a point. See this red circle and the bubble right here? Watch this bubble. This is outer space. I'm going to play. All right. Here we go. Bubbles, bubbles. Bubbles in outer space. Bubbles in outer space. And bubbles underwater, right? This is blue. Underwater. You can see the scuba diver, right? Scuba diver.
Mm-hmm.
Hit and play. Watch these bubbles. Watch how they behave. Watch how they wiggle. Bloop, 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 bloop. They go side to side, right? Mm-hmm. Now, outer space is when they have black. So it goes back and forth. Bubbles zipping by. There's a bubble. Here's a bubble here zipping down. Now this is underwater. This is underwater. Look how weird that bubble moves. It goes like all kinds of different ways. Now here's outer space. Look at all these bubbles. All underwater bubbles. Outer space bubbles. Outer space bubbles. Outer space bubbles. Outer space. Oh! What's that?
Earth.
That's Earth. That's a bubble. Hit and play. Bubbles, outer space. All that's outer space. All this is outer space. Oh, here's a underwater bubble compared to what? An outer space bubble? I'm gonna hit play on this comparison. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness.
Pretty similar.
I hope that gets the hamster turning a little bit, because listen, Photoshop clouds, fake moon landing conspiracy that you already aware of, bubbles in outer space. So let me ask you a question. The only reason you think Earth is a ball is why? And from who? Go.
From what I was originally taught in elementary school.
Oh, which was, first of all, ABCs 1, 2, 3, and Earth is a ball.
Well, yeah, there was 9 planets.
I mean, right away we were sucked into that, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm here. I'm asking you that question that brings you back to that. Thank you for saying that, because it does go back to grade school. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I just kind of showed you how the only reason you think Earth is a ball is because of these people that say they're in outer space and they're taking pictures. Well, every picture of Earth is fake. Every one of them has Photoshop clouds, or there's a problem with every one of them, bare minimum, it says this, that they're taken because they have high altitude planes with specialized cameras that take strips of images of Earth and they put them together and they make it a ball. Well, wait, hold up. That's not a picture of Earth from space. That's a picture of a high altitude plane taking strips of images of Earth and making it look like a ball. If you look into it, that's everything. That's every single picture of Earth is done like that. And that's got to wake you up to some degree.
So do you feel like we've traveled out into space or no?
Well, the problem I have is outer space is... No, I really think that we cannot get far enough from Earth to see it. I mean, I don't think we can get past a certain length and a certain height. You know why? Well, actually, the funny part about this is NASA's astronauts themselves will tell you it's because of the Van Allen radiation belt. Now, in the 60s, we supposedly went to the moon, and the astronauts that we sent up there, when you ask them, so how was it going through the Van Allen radiation belts? And they go, oh, well, it was okay, except that I saw these little sparkly things if I closed my eyes, and I don't know, that's what they said. They saw these little sparkly things. But NASA themselves will tell you, well, we can't get past low Earth orbit these days because of the Van Allen radiation belt. Well, I don't know. How do you explain that? So we went to the moon in the 60s, but we can't do it today because we lost the telemetry data. First of all, we lost all the data that could help us ever do it. But then again, oh no, we can't get past low Earth orbit because the Van Allen radiation belt. So this is them on video. They're contradicting themselves is what I'm telling you right now.
Well, I mean, like, how do you feel about other planets? Do you feel like other planets exist?
Oh, well, you know what? I can show you. Again, I know you're tired because you've yawned several times. I'm not going to hold you up.
No,
but
okay.
But listen, we talked about, so you asked me, what are planets? What do I think? Well, there's videos of the Saturn Cassini. I mean, the planet Saturn, right? We sent a satellite to Saturn. It was called the Saturn Cassini. And it took HD images of Saturn as it approached Saturn's rings. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you play video games at all?
I used to, yeah.
All right. Well, do you think you could be able to tell the difference between like a PlayStation 1 to a PlayStation 2 system?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can show you something, and I can show you right now. I got it. But it's a video where you'll have to ask yourself, either it's real HD pictures of this satellite that went through Saturn's rings, or it's PlayStation 1 or it's PlayStation. But this is what we're given from NASA as real. So people are already like, that's not fucking real. That's so fake, it's PlayStation 1 fake.
Yeah.
And I mean that's what video have you seen that made you believe that? And go dig deeper. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so I want to say that I've used the telescope and I have seen out through a telescope into outer space to see other planets.
Mm-hmm.
And from what they appear to me as are round. So only leads me to believe that the planet that I live on is round.
Okay. In that, I will say this. We are constantly doing several experiments on the ground level to view long distances. And one of the biggest things that flat earthers would like to point out is that there's no observable, measurable curvature on Earth from point A to point B, no matter how long we view it. There are some reasons to make you think that there's a curve. And part of the reason is that the object you're viewing in the distance seems to have some sort of bottom of it covered up. And that would give you the inclination to think that there's a hump of land in between you and the other thing. Well, the thing is, the more you zoom in on that object, the more you see the bottom of it. And especially if you rise up just enough, you can see the bottom of it to the point where we're seeing objects, oh my God, I think it's at this point 500 miles away, that we shouldn't be able to see if Earth was a ball.
What about the moon? Do you believe that the moon is round-like?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm still researching that. There's a lot of areas of research here that you can look deeper into, and what I'm interested in and fascinated in is this. There's people that have photographed stars coming through the moon, like as if the moon is translucent. So I have a bit of research to do there. There's some credible people that have done this, and I'm like, oh, that's one thing. But I do believe this, and this is measurable, observable, repeatable. Guess what? The moon is shining a cold light. So get this. If you're, let's say you have an umbrella, a shady umbrella, all right? And you place, I don't know, something in there. And then outside of the umbrella would be the moon's light, full moon, hitting that for the whole night. Something just way out in the open. If you took a laser, infrared, interferometer, whatever the hell it is to measure the temperature, you can point it at one thing that's in full moonlight, and it's going to be cooler than whatever you pointed in that's shaded from the moon's light. Now, the moon is shining off a cold light. How the hell is that possible? Science books ain't told us that shit, you know? This is very interesting things that there's a reason why science is hiding a lot of stuff. But the biggest thing flat earthers have is there's no observable curvature. We could see with infrared infrared telescopes or infrared zoom cameras, stuff that is so far away. If it was a ball, if we were if Earth was like a ball like this, and I was here, and someone else was over here, there would be this whole bunch of Earth in the way from A to B, right? But I can still see stuff this far away, and when there should be like so much land in the way, we shouldn't be able to see what we can see. But you know what? It takes a whole lot of research to actually look into it, and some kind of an interest to even care, right?
Well, yeah, just because of like the dimensions that we live in.
Well, what if I said that it's a thing I've been looking into for about 3 years, and I appreciate you being open-minded. Oh, thanks for that sub, Danica. I just got a sub from this, but look into this, bro. Look into NASA space bubbles, Photoshop clouds, Earth curvature, or the lack thereof, and you will see, if you care, that they're taking $53 million a day, every day. That's what NASA gets to do whatever the hell they give us about Earth. And yeah. I mean, every day that's their budget. If you calculate it to like a year, it's like an astronomical figure, pardon the pun, but
well,
oh my God.
I mean, there's so many jobs that are just tax-based that we, as American citizens are just giving our money away to.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have people from NASA coming out as flat earthers. That's the funny part.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, satellite engineers. People that have overheard people coming out of the photograph booth of NASA saying, I can't believe people buy this. I mean, dude, like they're coming out as flat earthers. Pilots, surveyors, land surveyors, people that should be dealing with the flat level Earth, that when they're making blueprints or doing construction, they should know if it's flat or not. I mean, all these people are coming out looking into this flat Earth thing going, wow, you know what? I've measured miles and miles of a construction project with CAD equipment, and holy crap, I never realized it's flat. We've always just assumed it was flat. We never had to take in the 8 inches per mile Earth curvature math that they say we have to take into account if we think Earth is a ball. So a lot of things to look into. I'm not going to overflood you. I'm just saying, look, check out. Hey, I'm going to give you my channel. You wanna sub to my channel and maybe check it out sometime?
Sure. I mean, I'll write it down.
The yellow words. Yeah. No, I got another sub. Dem Mock, thanks for subbing up. The Hoary Sheet Show in yellow.
Okay.
Check it out. What I do is I cover all the latest flat Earth proofs, all these new awesome long-distance laser experiments, infrared light camera experiments. I cover how the Howard Stern show covers flat Earth. Whenever it hits mainstream or makes it to like Big Brother. You've heard of Big Brother? Right?
The TV show?
Yeah. Flat Earth was mentioned on that too. Like it's getting so big that it can't help but hit mainstream media. News outlets are covering it. It's serious, bro. Ever since 2015, it's been blowing up. So if you've never heard of it, now's your time to say, look, I saw the Hoary Sheet Show, and I'm no small fry in the flat Earth community. Like if you look me up, I'm a small channel, but everybody knows me. All the biggest channels are like, yay, Hoary Sheet Show, thumbs up. So check it out. Yeah, check it out. Thanks for being open-minded. I hope I've opened your mind a little bit. What do you think about the moon landing since I've talked? Do you think it's completely crap, huh? It's still crap. Huh?
I mean, I want to say that it wouldn't be that hard to just make up, especially in the time that we were in, like when they said that we landed in the moon. What was it, 1969?
Yeah. It can be fabricated. Hey, thanks for that, Mark Marcus, another sub. Thanks for that. Just confirmation. I mean, that there's a lot of people that realize that something's wrong, but when you look deeper into it, the only reason we think Earth is a ball is from these liars. Yeah. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, because that's what I had to do, man. Yeah. Hey, have a great night.
California, sorry.
No, that's an awesome. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Cool.
But
cool.
Thank you for being open-minded. I appreciate your conversation tonight, man.
Well, thanks for being pretty cool. Thanks for allowing me to be on. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.
Take care. Peace out.
All right, you too.
That was fun. That's probably all I should do tonight because I do have something to do tomorrow, and it's approaching. I hope it's. Oh my god, it's the 3 a.m. mark when I was hoping it was just the 2 a.m. mark. But yep, that was fun. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That was a really good one. Another good one, says Dave Hinkle. Yes, 2 for 2. Christopher, 2 for 2. That was it. It took a little while, but that was a 2 for 2. A twofer. So, thanks, guys. Midi HC, I'm off to bed. Gonna fall asleep to some FlatSmacking. Catch you guys soon. The Horsey Show. Keep on smacking them. Speak to you soon. Yeah, man, we'll keep in touch. Absolutely, Midi HC. In the house, no bendy water, Dave Hinkle. Exactly. This guy would fall asleep at his wedding, says Mark of Melbourne. Anyway, guys, that was really cool. I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the YouTube chat. Well done on Mark Sargent. Oh, yeah, you like that call-in, Mark of Melb? Yeah, I did. I just wanted to help Authentic Intent make his way to the conference. I want to shake his hand. I already had the community help me, and so I'm moving on to continue doing what I'm doing and help the community, just as I always do. And I wanted to say that Authentic Intent also deserves your help. And if you want to help Authentic Intent get to his, if you want to help Authentic Intent or Joshua Swift, however you want to know him, get to the Flat Earth International Conference 2018, then go ahead and go to, are you ready? Write this down. tinyurl.com/Authentic Intent Denver. Go ahead, throw him whatever you can. I have had my GoFundMe over-supported. I tried to cut it off, but I was going to say, once I hit 500 on my GoFundMe, the 150 that was donated offline would have capped out the real GoFundMe. So I was going to try to cut it off at about 500, but I didn't get a chance to. Everybody completed the $600 on GoFundMe and 150 on the PayPal, which is still fine. I'm going to use that extra to buy a couple of things, and really, from what I've gathered after I did the calculations, I would have been better off asking for $750 than I would have $600. So this would have made it comfortable, whereas I thought it would have made it comfortable before, but this made it comfortable now, whereas I would have still had to, I don't know, it's a big thing, but from what I gathered, I always underestimate it, and I hate asking people for money. That's not my thing. So a GoFundMe project for $600, I mean, the only reason I was okay with doing it is because I had so many people asking me to do it. But, when I do shows like this, I'm totally cool with like, hey, send me some bucks for the beer, or send me some bucks just because, cool, because this is me putting in work. But I had a lot of people saying, hey, Horty, you should go to the Denver conference. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'd love to go. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'd love to go. But no, people are like, no, Horty, you really got to go. And I'm like, I know. But I didn't want to say that I can't afford it. But people are like, no, I know you can't afford it. Go stick a damn GoFundMe up so that, you guys funded me $750. We're going to hopefully, I'm going to get a ride to like the nearest like glow stick store. I'm seriously going to buy like a whole bunch of glow sticks. And hopefully I'm going to have a glow stick party after the conference. David Weiss wants to learn a couple of things from the Pretty Lights guy, as I call myself. I have another YouTube channel called the Pretty Lights guy. And hopefully I get some good video of everybody spinning glow sticks. I can't wait to do that. And, when I'm connected to the hotel Wi-Fi and drinking a big old 32-ounce whatever the hell I'm going to have in my hand, I'm going to be doing some fun selfies and fun videos and You guys got to check out the Instagram, because I guess that's the best platform for me to share that kind of stuff is Instagram. So pull up the Hoary Sheet Show or Hoary Sheet Show on Instagram. Otherwise, it's going to be on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. Sorry, that's the last place it's going to be on. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Maybe I'll hit live and go to YouTube. I really don't know. It's going to be hilarious. I'm going to do everything I can to document this trip and take selfies with everybody. I'm going to be like all over the place snapping pictures. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness. So thanks everybody who has helped me get there. I couldn't do it without you guys. If I did, I would be completely flat broke. And if you know about my situation, it's not a good idea for me to be flat broke. I don't have very stable ground to be walking on right now. But anyway, guys, this has to be it. I'm not going to crack open another beer. It's 3 in the morning. I got to go do something tomorrow morning. And I just want to say thanks to everybody in the YouTube audience and the Facebook audience. I'll tell everybody hi. I know a lot of you have probably fallen asleep to this by now. And sweet dreams. If you're still listening, if you're sleeping right now and happen to be listening to this broadcast, I want you to look out into the distance from wherever you're looking and focus in on something far, far away. And what you may figure out is that you begin to go faster and faster towards that object. And at that point, now you know how to fly. As long as you focus on something in the distance, your focus will draw you closer. Now, that's only for people who might be falling asleep or are already asleep right now. For everyone else, I'm here to wake people up. And I appreciate your support. And yes, I do hear some of you who are asking me about out-of-body videos. I will be making more of those. I get emails every few weeks about people saying, wow, I'm so glad I found this video. It really tied in a lot of things. I'm gonna do more astral projection out of body stuff here soon enough. But tonight, I appreciate everybody showing up for the FlatSmacks. And you know what? I think we did have 2 good FlatSmacks. It was hard. It was against the grain. But I'm sure they're looking into it. You can't help it. You can't unsee some of the stuff that I've shown you. And that's what I'm banking on. So thanks for being open-minded, everybody. I'll see y'all. Good night. And for some reason, hold on, before the Facebook crew is done, I don't know. Facebook likes to Facebook likes to stop me from getting anything. Ken Young, today is tomorrow already, Harry. Yes, thanks, Ken Young. It's like that all over the world, I think, says Alicia. Yeah, Facebook likes to cut me off. It's weird. Hoy is a millennial too, according to that. Well, I thought I was a millennial. I mean, I'm on the edge, right? At least that's what I thought. Anyway, it's all right, guys. Thanks. Take care. I'm here to wake people up. Paul on the plane. Take care, Paul. I'm here to wake people up. Who's with me, huh? You guys are with me. Peace out.